Okay, so in previous class we have seen the control flow statement, right? Yeah. So we have seen the control flow statement, and we have seen examples of different control flow statements like if, for, etc. Right. So now next topic is we are going to dig into each data type. Okay, into depth. Okay, each data type, and we are going to see details, and each data type will have different or built-in methods, and we need to understand those. And today we are going to start with string. Okay, so let's start without any delay. Okay, so fine, so you might be already knowing a few of these concepts, but let me start it from scratch. Okay, so string is one of the most important data type in Python, right? And as you know that to create a string is the most simplest thing you can do, because you can see, right? So putting anything in quotes will putting anything in quotes will make it a string, right? And how you will be knowing? So when you do type of yes, you will get str, right? So and after that we have also seen like how we can do use the quotes, single quotes, double quotes, right? And to print out see, we have seen the escape characters also, right? So if you want to use single code to be printed, what we can do, and double quotes to be printed, what we can do. I hope we have already seen that, right? And next thing is how to access a string. So you can access a string by using index. So there are two ways how you can access a string. Okay, string can be accessed in two ways. One is index. Okay, another one is slicing. Okay, so these two are the ways how you can access a string or substring, and slicing is a very important concept. Okay, so we are going to see it. So for example, as I said, like we have seen s equal to universe, and if I say s of 0, you will get obviously u, and s of 4, okay, you'll get some e. Okay, but I think I'm not sure about other programming language, but Python, right, specifically, it supports negative indexing. That means if s of -1 will be minus e. Okay, so it will start, the indexing will always start, positive index will start from 0. Okay, 1, 2, etc. But the negative indexing will start from, positive will start from left and it will go to right. Negative indexing will start from right and it will go to left. It will always start with -1. Okay, -1, -2, this way, right? So -1 is the last character in the given string. Okay, so I hope you are already good with this, right? But one thing you need to note here is indexing, right? So I said two things, right? So one is indexing and other thing is slicing. So we are going to see slicing also, but mainly indexing will give you an error if at all that index is not in the range. Okay, but slicing will never give you any error. Okay, that we are going to see. But let's see the indexing. What happens if you give some out of the range? Okay, if you say sum is equal to 20, right? All right, so it's saying string index out of range. Okay, we'll get an error. Okay, still, and if you say -10, it will say you string index out of error. Okay, so this is the way how you can see the indexing. Now coming to slicing, right? Okay, same part slicing, right? So let's say you are having this way s equal to universe, right? So slicing is taking a substring out of the whole string. Okay, so in slicing you will have three parts. Okay, when I say you will have usually three parts. Okay, that will be start, okay, and end, and step. Okay, so this is a format, and it will be, let's say if I simply say uh okay, 0 to 4. Okay, since we already seen the range, right? We have seen the examples of range, so this will be bit similar to that. Okay, but here the negative indexing, negative slicing will also be possible. Okay, now we are going to see. Karthik, can you hear me? I don't see your audio connected, but can you put in chat at least if you're able to hear me? Um, okay, fine. I think this was some issues. Fine. So anyway, so we are going to see the slicing part. So when you say slicing, so let's say I'm saying s equal to universe, and if I say s equal to 0 to 4, so as you know, it will start with, or always Python will take start index to end minus 1. Okay, so that means this will be considered as 0 to 3, right? So it will take 0, 1, 2, 3. U and IV will be printed. Okay, so that will be printed. Start index and end index. And similarly, as you know, we also have the step concepts. Okay, 0. If I say just 1, 2, 6 with a step of 2, right? So what it's going to print? So it's going to print 1, 2, n minus 1 is 5. Okay, with a step of 2. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it will take 2 steps at a time. So 1, 3, 5 will be uh, NVR. Okay, so as you can see, NVR will be printed. Okay, so first index, third index, fifth index. Okay, fine. But now this is simple, but now if you have native indexing, how it will work, right? So let's see few simple rules, okay, of string slicing. And if you understand just these rules of slicing, just three simple, three four rules of slicing, you can solve any string slicing examples. Okay, because slicing is not that difficult, but it's very interesting and very easy. But if you don't understand the native indexing and the step concept, right, it can be the confusing one. Okay, so I've seen few people getting confused here, right? So first let's try to understand few rules of slicing, and then we can see a few examples so that we'll understand better, right? So the first thing is the slicing syntax will be, okay, as I said, start, end. Okay. Second thing, now the step value, mainly first your eye should go on the step value, because step value is a game changer here. Step value could be positive or negative. Okay. Third thing, if positive, okay, if step positive, right, then it goes in forward direction. Okay, that means from left to right, and consider start to end minus 1. Okay, fourth step is, if step negative, okay, if step negative, then it will go in the backward direction. Okay, backward direction, and consider consider begin to whatever value you are giving, start to end plus 1. Okay, see guys, let's try to understand. Make sure you understand these four simple steps, and you're good with string slicing. Okay, see, first thing is simple. String, the step slicing. So string slicing syntax will be this. Okay, you will have start index, end index, okay, and the step value. Okay, then you will have step value. The step value could be positive or negative. Okay, first thing you need to observe the step value. Second thing, if step is positive, okay, if step is positive, then you should go in the forward direction. Okay, forward direction, that means from left to right. Okay, and your answer is start index minus, no sorry, start from start index till, okay, end minus 1. Okay, from start to end minus 1. Start to n minus 1, whatever index they have given, like start to n minus 1 will be your answer if step is positive. If step is negative, okay, that means you should go in the backward direction. That means what? From right to left. Okay, and your answer will be start index to end index plus 1. Okay, because you are going in the backward direction, end index plus 1. Okay, and one more point is slicing never gives error if range not found. Okay, if at all whatever you are giving that is not found over there, so it keeps quiet, so it will not give any error. Okay, fine. So let me know guys, is these steps clear? So at least theory part, so are you able to understand these steps? Guys, yes, no, half is half, no.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, okay, fine. So then I would say 3, 4, 5. Okay, so fine. So then what I'll do is, okay, let me, okay, fine. So now we'll see a few examples. Okay, so with that, so I think we understood this, right? So then let's see some examples. Let's say S is universe. Okay, and what shall we do? Just a second. Right, so if I say S of, okay, uh 0 to 4. Okay, oh, we have already seen that, right? So let's say let's take some examples. Okay, 2 to 7. Okay, step of 3. Suppose if this is my string, if I do 273, what will be my answer? Guys, can you tell me 273?
I and R.
Okay, I and R, fine. So that's one example. We'll see. And as I said, like we'll have start, end, stop, right? So the default value of start will be 0. Okay, default value. Default value of end will be, okay, if you don't give anything, that will be the default value is length of string. Okay, length of the string. Okay, and default value of step is plus 1. Okay, okay. And what is this? This is in the forward direction. That means what? If your step value is plus, these will be the default values. Okay, in the forward direction. In the negative direction, okay, that means this will be -1. Okay, and default value of start will be what? -1. Okay, and default value of end will be minus of length of string plus 1. Okay, so these are the default values. If you don't give anything in the positive direction, so the starting index will be 0 and ending index will be length. Okay, the length of the string. But in the negative direction, if you don't give any default values, the default value of the starting index will be -1. That means it will start with the last, and the end index will be, okay, and the end index will be minus of length plus 1. Okay, overall length plus 1, but with a minus condition. Okay, let me take a note of this also. Okay, or you guys can check yeah, you guys can note this down. Okay, let me have this picture. Okay, we'll see that. Fine. So now I'll just erase this. Okay. Now, guys, since you understood the concept, so let me do one thing. Okay. So let me take an example. Sum is equal to A B C D E F G H I J. Okay. For example, the 15 years. Yes. Okay, guys. Okay. Let's try to answer it quickly. So I think you are already familiar with the concept, but let's see where we are not able to understand. Okay, what will be S162? Guys, just answer it as soon as possible. Hmm? 162. Guys, are you there?
BDF.
Meghana, Sirisha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you answer?
Not, I think so.
Sorry.
Not put our empty list.
Why?
Here the input is like a list, no sir. It has only one element.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's a great point. But you can tell me, right? So I was asking, so you can tell me, right? So I'll understand. Okay. uh, yeah, that's a great point. Or see, if you feel that these concepts are like very simple, you already know, so I can go to the next concept. Okay, but now what will be the answer? 162. Okay, guys, fine. So BDF. So we'll start with this will be one character one. Okay, so see, we'll have A, B, C, D. Okay, E, F, G, H, I, J. Right. So you'll have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So 162 means it will start with 1, go till 6 minus 1, 5 at a step of 2. That means 1, 3, 5. So we'll have B, D, F. Okay, PDF. Fine. Fine. So next, what will be this? Can you tell me what will be this? What will give you this?
It will print entire string.
Okay, how?
Start it will consider as 0, right?
Okay,
And it will consider as because it's positive, it will consider as whole string minus 4, whole string plus
the length of the string is how much? What is the length of the string?
9, no, 8. So
10,
yeah, 10. Sorry.
right? So 10. So it will be the end index will be 10. Okay,
10.
so 0 to 10 in the positive direction.
No,
So it will take 0 to 9.
yeah,
So it will print the entire string, correct? Okay,
yes.
fine. Now what it will print?
It will print in the negative
Reverse.
direction. Same thing.
Anything,
Reverse.
or it will skip anything?
No, it will not.
No, it will print entire string.
Okay, so now what it will print? What will this give?
No,
Okay, why no output?
from 3 to 7, it cannot go in backward direction.
Okay, great, fine. Now what will be this? Guys, I will be showing like different examples, and wherever you're not understanding, just stop me or ask. But if you don't ask, I will assume that you understood this slicing part, right? Fine. So what will be this? Can someone answer?
Reverse order, can you explain with this, whatever you written here,
This
like
one?
0 to 9? Yeah.
Okay, see, in reverse, what happens? I said it will start with the, see, we'll go to the this concept. Okay, so if you see, if step is negative, okay, it will start from left, it will go in the backward direction. Okay, the answer will be starting index to end plus 1. Okay,
Yeah.
start from the starting index and go back and stop where you will stop, whatever the end index you are given plus 1, you will stop there. Okay, you remember this negative index, negative slicing, start to end plus 1, but in the positive direction it will be start minus 1. Okay, now come
Yeah.
here, come here. Now if you see, now first thing you need to observe is step. Okay, first thing you should observe is step. If a step is not given, that means it's a plus 1, right? That is also positive step. But if it is given negative, obviously it's a negative step. So by step itself you will understand, you whether you need to go in this direction or this direction. Clear? Now your step is minus 1, so obviously you need to go in the backward direction. Agree? now
Yeah.
now now we understood that we need to go in the negative direction. Okay, that is clear from the step. And now what are the starting index and end index? Start index is 7. Okay, now you need to go in the negative direction. Okay, and you should reach 4. Okay,
Yeah.
first of all you should see if that is possible. Okay, because if I say 7 9 minus 1, okay, that means what? You need to start, first of all you will check the step is minus 1, that means you should go in the negative direction. That is fine. Now you will start the journey, so you are going to start at 7. Okay, and you need to go in the negative direction, that means from right to left, and you should reach 9. Can you do that? See, start at 7,
No.
go in this direction, reach 9. Can you do that?
No. Yeah.
Obviously this will give you empty string like this. Why this give empty string? Because as you can see, start at 3. Okay, you're starting at 3, going in the negative direction, going in the negative direction, and you should reach 7. You can't reach 7 in this direction. Okay,
Yeah.
because 7 is, that's why this will give a null index, sorry, empty string. Okay, as I said, slicing will never give you any error. Indexing, if at all that index is not in the range, it will give error. But slicing, if it is having any particular answer, it will give that, or else it will just give null string, sorry, empty string. Okay, so similarly here, now the by checking only, you can first of all understand whether it will give some answer or not. Okay, if it is giving answer, then we can execute. But by checking only, you can like understand, if I start from this and go in this direction, will I reach that? Okay, so you will get an idea. So now if you see 7 4 minus 1, so now can you attempt? So we are going in the negative direction, that's fine. And I should start at 7. Okay, that's also fine. And I should reach 4. First of all, is that possible?
Yeah. It's for
Okay,
HGF.
it's possible somewhere. Okay, so now negative direction is fine, possible is also fine. So then what will be the answer? Start to end minus 1 or plus 1?
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay, because if it will be reversed. So if it is normal positive index, okay, then it will be n minus 1. If it is negative index, it will be n plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what will be the answer?
From the string,
Yeah, what will be the answer for this?
HGF.
HGF. Okay, correct, HGF. Understood?
Yeah.
Perfect. So others, any doubts? Understood?
Understood, sir.
So after that, if I just say S of 0 to, yeah, so if I say S of 0 to 100, what I'm going to get?
Whole string.
Correct. So one more point over here is, it will, like, if you think that 100 is not there in our index because ours is only like 8 or 9 characters, so that's not the case. But whatever it is possible, it will give you that. Okay, so from 0 till I think we have 8. So right, even if you give 100, so whatever it's possible, it is able to cover, it will give you that, and remaining it will leave it, right? So it will not give an error, so it will consider this. Okay, fine. So but if I give you, let's say -4 1 -1, what is the answer? Hmm?
GFEDs.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
GFEDC.
Okay. Others accept, or do you have any other answers? Right. Okay. And also, just for your understanding, so native indexing will be minus, this will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, 10. Okay. So let's see. So you're starting with, first of all, direction is negative. Okay, fine. Start with -4. Okay. So I need to start here. Okay. And I should go in this direction. Okay. And I should reach 1. Okay. Yeah, I can start at -4 and I can reach at 1. That's possible, first of all. And next thing is, once it's possible, now just apply the formula. So what is -1? Start to end plus 1. So what is start? -4. What is end? End is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. So simply take from -4 till 2. Okay. So that means from here to here. GFEDC. Right, Nicola?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So great. So next thing, if I say -4 1 -2 now.
It will jump to, so it will be GEC.
Great. Now S of 501. Sorry.
Why?
1. 1, right?
No, and it will not print anything.
Correct. Okay. Now the only, yeah, we'll see. 9, let's say 7, 2, 0.
Seven, 0. It will not print, I guess.
Yeah, correct. So it will not print anything, but the only time when string slicing can give you an error is when the step is 0. Okay.
Okay.
The only time, but you are correct. So it will, ideally it should not give print anything, but only time when it can give a error is when the string step is 0. That means you are not in any step, right? So that will be the error. Okay, it will say slice cannot, or it cannot, step cannot be 0. Okay, so fine. So, and if you see S of 0, say -1, -9, minus 1. What will be this?
Nothing. No output.
Okay. What will be this one? Okay. Now,
A.
perfect. Okay. And huh?
Minus 11. Okay. A again.
Why?
It's end plus 1, right? So,
Perfect. Okay. So that's the way. Looks like yes, sir, understood it well. Let me just try one or two. So if I just say s of some 0 to minus 9 is to true, so minus 2, what will be the value?
nothing has, it should not print anything.
Okay. Mhm.
Minus 5. 5 to 2, F and D.
Perfect. Great. Okay. So finally, if I just take 100, okay, and some, let's say, 2. Huh?
It will print in reverse order.
Mhm. Okay. So when you're starting with 100, right? So if it will take the, if this is greater than the length of the string, so it will take the maximum string that is present. It will take the length of the string. Okay. So now
Okay.
it will start with the 9. Okay. So because you don't have 100, so wherever it ends, it will start with 9. So now it will start from 9. You need to reach 2, right?
Yeah.
Step off minus
2
1.
minus 1. Yeah. 3.
So when it is minus 1,
So,
what will be this? 2 plus 1.
2. Okay. N plus 1. So it will be 3.
So it
Okay.
will be
We'll
J to
print to
D.
D. Yeah.
Okay, J to D. Cool. Fine. So now those are the few string slicing examples. So guys, it does everybody good with string slicing? Because it looks like uh I say no doubt. So can I assume? So everybody good with string slicing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Fine. So now let's move on to next topic. So in as you know that there could be we can perform few operations with string, right? So mathematical operations like you can do string additions, okay, you can do string multiplication, but when you can do when you're doing addition, so both the strings should be string, so both should be string, okay. So that means data this data is possible. Why it's not giving, why it's giving me error? Can't we add two strings? Okay, over here. Okay, so data plus data is possible. Okay, and also data, yeah, you can multiply 3 times. Okay, that's also possible. Okay, and length of string is this. Okay, so as you can see, yeah. So I have, yeah, what I will get if I do this. Yeah,
Entire string.
entire string, right? Okay, so cool. So now there are few points. So if you want to print the entire string, so you can just give two quotes, two columns, okay, and you will get this because the step will be one. If you print the given string, so one could be if you can have the to print the full string in the negative direction, so you can just do this, okay. These are the two ways you can do. So now coming to next topic in the strings, we'll see. Yeah, so we have, yeah, as you can see, we can build few programs, okay, just to accept the value from the input, okay. So for example, see, x equal to, I'm taking input, give me a string, okay. Now next thing is printing given string in given string be x, okay, and print string order would be x of minus 1. Okay, this is also fine, but you can do this also. Okay, so what was that? Okay. So America will be this, and the reverse order will be this. So like that, you can take some input from the user, and then you can combine it with few other concepts which you have studied. Okay. Next thing will be, we will have something called as membership. We have seen the membership in string. So that means it will just check whether a particular substring is present in the string or not. Okay. For example, as I said, s equal to universe. So here, if you say u, okay, in s, okay, it will print. So it's just checking if this particular member of this character is present in this string or not. Okay. If u is in s, it will give you true, or if some x in s, okay. So if you have x in s, so it's going to give you false. Okay, and then you are going to also have a few other methods, okay, but each as I said, each data type will have its own methods, okay. As I think you can for example, I think you guys you're already familiar with a website called as Programmist, right? So here if you see Programmist string methods, so actually there are like lot of string methods that are available, okay. So as you can see, right from capital S, so what it will do, given a string, it will convert its character to first character to capital letter, case full, center, paired string with specified character, ends with. So there are like lot of string methods which we have seen. So we are going to see few of these, right? And these are applicable only if a given data type is a string data type. Okay, so it's a very simple side. These are like no difficulty in understanding. This is like one line methods. Okay, but this will be helpful in many ways. Okay, so is space, is numeric. Okay, there are a lot of examples. Fine, so let's try to see a few examples and we'll see. Okay, so for example, yeah, as you can see, it's a string. Okay, I would say string indexing. Yeah, okay, so I think you are good with the string indexing, right? Okay, fine. So now yeah, so you have seen, if I say S1 equal to hello world, S2 machine learning, S3 universe. So I think you guys can understand S1 plus S2. Okay, so S1 plus S2 is concatenating of two strings. S3 into three times, it's what it's doing. It is multiplying string. Okay, S2 into swap case. Okay, S2 in swap case. If you do S2, it's machine learning. Okay, so as you can see, it is swapping the case. Okay, it will make the lowercase into uppercase and uppercase into lowercase, as you can see this. Okay, guys, you might think these are very simple, but okay, but when we are covering strings, we need to cover every concept, right? So don't get bored. Okay, so we will see a few more examples, right? So S2 is swap case. So an S1 lower. So S1 lower is, it will just convert the whole string into lowercase. As you can see, hello world over here. It's a camel case. Okay, camel case means the first letter will be the capital and the remaining will be lowercase. But if you dot lower will convert it into lowercase and dot upper will convert it into uppercase. Okay, and maximum of S3. So if you see max of S3 is universe, so it is giving you V. That means why? It's going by the ASCII value. Okay, though as we have seen in our first or second class session, so in ASCII values, the capital letters will come first in the ASCII values. So I think it starts somewhere around 40 or 60 something. Okay,
65 is and 90.
uh, for lowercase, I think
Lower,
for lowercase.
lowercase is 65 and uppercase is 90, 93 and 97.
No, uppercase will be lower than the lowercase.
Then reverse. So, but figure numbers is like 65 plus 93 or 97.
Oh, okay. So let's say this is the case, and as you can see, the lowercase cap ASCII values will be greater than the uppercase. Okay, so that's why when you're seeing here, the V will somewhere come over here. Okay, in the end of this string. So that's why, as you can see, the maximum value is this, and minimum of S3. Minimum of S3 is if, because in the universe the only capital letter is U. Okay, and that ASCII value will fall somewhere over here. The ASCII value of capital letter U will be less than the ASCII value of small letter a, because after Z, capital Z, this starts, right? So that's why all capital letter ASCII values will be less than the small letters value. So that's the reason it's printing U. Minimum value is U. Okay, fine. So S1 dot digit. Okay, is digit. See, I would say there are like many string methods. It's no rule that you should learn every string method or you should know every string method, but there are few important string methods like stripping you can do. Okay, and you can left strip, right strip, and you can check if it is alphanumeric. There are few string methods which knowing will be helpful. Okay, but anytime, but I will say the concept from here, right? So each thing you take, there will be like thousands of methods. Okay, in list there will be limited. String there will be many. If you go forward, as I said, in NumPy you will have thousands of functions. In Pandas you will have thousands of functions, right? We are not going to, nobody is going to learn every function over there. Okay, but we will be understanding, like if at all we have come across a particular situation, so we should be able to Google it, understand it, and use it. Okay, with the basic knowledge which you already have, right? For example, if this is a digit, so okay, just Google it, because see, even till today, even the experts, right, so who are working, so they don't remember all the things. Okay, but they have the knowledge how to use that, right? So don't waste your memory remembering everything. Okay, if you remember, that's fine, but Google it. So there's no bad in Googling, right? So just try to understand each digit. Okay, for example, is digit. Okay, give you it will tell you whether that given string is a digit or not. Okay, so what is S1? S1 is hello world, so it's not a digit, right? So obviously it's going to give you the false. Okay, next thing is 1250 is digit. Yes, it's digit. And 1250 R is it digit? No, it's not a digit. Okay, is alpha S1? S1 is no, it's not an alpha numeric, right? But if I give you alpha hello 123, okay, okay, alpha only alphabetical. So what will be, you guys, do you remember there will be one function whether to check if it is alpha numeric? What was that? I don't remember. So there was one string method, so which will help us to detect if it is a see, if you don't remember, just try to Google it. So Python string alpha numeric. Okay, so is all num. Okay, yeah. See, that's fine. So sometimes we don't remember. So is all num. Okay, so now, oh, okay, sorry, all num. Okay. Oh, why it's giving me s1 dot is all num. It's alphanumeric, right? So it's giving me false. Can someone tell me? True. Okay.
So alphanumeric starts definitely with the number.
Is that? No. True. But why I got S1? What is S1? Yeah. S1. Why all num is false over here? Anyone?
Space, no.
Okay.
Due to space, yeah.
Yeah, because when it is all num, it should be either alphabetical or numerical, not special characters, right?
Okay.
So
Copy
space
that.
is a special character. So I think that's why it's giving you false. Okay, fine. So after that, S4, you are having S4 and apple a day keeps the doctor away. So when you do S4 dot capitalize, so it will capitalize the yeah, so it will just capitalize, that means first letter will be capital A. And yeah, so even if you view this way, it will also capitalize the same way. Length of S4 will be 37. Yeah, S4 dot replace. Okay, so replace S4 dot replace is capital. It is going to replace wherever you are having A, it will replace with E. Okay, so S4 you are having this, right? So wherever you are having A, see, as you can see, A will be replaced with E. Okay, day will be D. Okay, away will be away. Okay, wherever you are having, you are replacing A with E. Okay, that is fine. But also I also think so where you can also control how many times you want to replace. Okay, so for example, if you see if I just search for, okay, string replace. So I suggest this website, this excellent website. Okay, they explain it in extreme detail. Okay, so for example, if you see text bad ball. Okay, so it's saying text dot replace, you replace ba with ro. Okay, so as you can see, ba is replaced with ro. Okay, and ba is replaced with ro. Okay, and yeah, so I think you can also, yeah, so as you can see, string dot replace old new, and you can also mention the number of times you want to replace. Okay, so the first will be the old string which you want, and second will be the new string which you want to replace. Okay, and next thing you want to replace is the count how many times you want to replace that. Okay, so if not count is not specified, it will replace all the occurrence of the whole string. Okay, so that's why here it was replacing every occurrence of a. But if you, in the same way here, if you just mention one, okay, as you can see, only the first instance of a got replaced with e. Okay, all other remained exactly the same, all other remained exactly the same. Okay, so I would say that example. Okay, for example, if you see you are replacing what, let with don't let. Okay, so you are having let it be, let it be, let it be 4 times, let it be. So but you are mentioning the output as you are giving the count as 2. So as you can see, only these two let and this let will be converted into don't let. Okay, okay, so yeah, you're having this let, okay, and this let, second and third. So here in the second you're having don't let, and in the third you're having don't let. But the fourth, it is also let it be, but it did not convert because only 2 times we want to replace, and you are leaving the third one. Okay, so that will be regarding the replace, right? And yeah, as I said, these are like very small string methods which should be helpful sometimes. For example, you have string. Okay, you have string dot strip. Okay, that means what, wherever you are having, okay, for example, I will give equal to over here. Okay, so I'll strip. That means what, wherever you see this character, right? So so, so wherever you are going to see this character, so it should strip with that. Okay, we try to see. Okay, do some less over here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but strip should remove that, right? Okay, I will see. See. Okay, okay, that is split. Okay, okay, fine. I was thinking split. Okay, so you're doing split. Okay, right. Yeah, I was. See, split. Do we have one more function called as split? Okay, wherever you give this particular character, right? So it will just split before that into one string, and after that into one string. Okay, so if you're having place over here, so it will just split this as plus one, the one character, and this as another character. Okay, so but if, as I said, we are having strip, right? So that means it will what it will do, it will return a copy of the strip by removing the both leading and trailing characters. Okay, based on the string or argument passed. But what if I give, okay, let's say it's stripping the white spaces. I see. Yeah, it's stripping the white spaces. And if you, yeah, syntax of strip is this, a string specified. Okay, what is a characters? A string specifying the set of characters to be removed from the left and right part of the string. So it removes the characters from left and right. Okay, so when the character of the string in the left mismatches with the characters in the, it removes the leading characters. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. So this is the thing, when you say string dot strip, okay, it's stripping the spaces over here, and it is giving you this. Okay, all white spaces in the are removed. And when you say string dot strip, okay, and when you say uh, space of XOE, okay, what is it's doing? All white spaces and XOE characters in the left and the right of the string are removed. Okay, so okay, white spaces are removed. Okay, see this answer. So the white spaces are removed over here. Okay, but what was happening? So you don't have any XOE, so that's why whatever is left, you are able to get that. Okay, so fine, I would say like we can see any number of examples in the coming to string methods. Okay, and fine, I would say these are the small examples regarding the string, but we have another few other examples also of the string. Okay, so we'll try to cover that. Okay, and for example, you have find, for example, you have digit. Okay, is digit. Okay, or find strip. Okay, but from my exam, from my practical experience, right, so I see what was that split. Yeah, split is you will use many times, because sometimes you will take the URL, because I was using, right, so you will take the URL and you just want to take the core part of it. Okay, you don't want the HTTPS, right? So right, so sometimes you want to connect two databases, so you want to just take the actual URL without HTTPS, or you just want to take the actual file name, right? Normally your file will be saved in a directory. What will be directory? C inside your folder, Santosh inside. After that, you will have a some meet AI.ipynb, right? So you just want to take only this part, right? You don't want to take all the complete path. In that case, you can just use a split method. So it will just divide all this, and you can take the only the last part. You will take it as -1. Okay. For example, see what I was saying here is, uh, see if I have x equal to, okay, HTTPS, okay, and if I say Santosh, okay, meet AI dot ipynb, okay, if this is a part x, okay, if I say x dot split of, okay, as you can see, it is splitting wherever based upon this, it is splitting, right? And if I do now, this is a list obviously, and I guys I think you guys know, if you want to take only media.ipynb, it is going to take -1. Okay, so you got this one, right? So like that, if you're having like multiple um strings, okay, 1 2 3 4, so what you can do, okay, so usually if you have multiple notebooks, right? So what you can do, you can just say for I in x, I dot split by this one, okay, and we are going to take the -1. See, I got all these parts. Okay, now you can just make it into a list and share it with the someone, some persons. Okay, just to store, give them the notebooks which they want to access. Okay, so this is one way, I would say. Different few other methods. Okay, so but that's fine. I think we got some basic idea of string. So I'll see if in the next class, if you could cover few more examples. Else we are going to go to the other data types like list, tuple, etc., and we'll try to close this. Looks like you guys are already familiar with few of these things. Okay, so we'll just fast track it to complete the data types. Okay, we'll try to cover list, tuple, set, dictionary in next 2 to 3 classes. Okay, post that we'll see the examples of functions. Okay, and once functions are done, then we are going to see the oops concept and few other concepts. Okay, fine guys, any doubts? Okay, fine then, let's meet in the next class. Take care, bye.